Hey, my love. So I was gonna record a video, but um, I wasn't. I didn't really feel like doing like an edited video, and I just wanted to see if any of y'all was on here. We could just hop in and chit chat and do this. I am. Y'all can't see my tabletop, but about to set my goals for October. Clear off the calendar of September because it was October 1st, and I wanted to document this. I did want to say that I hope y'all can hear me because the baby's sleeping, so I'm trying not to talk so loud. As far as let me look this up, some of the goals that I set for September that I wanted to accomplish um, was my LLC purchase. I'm proud to say that I am now the owner of Peculiar Royalty LLC, based out of Virginia. Yes, yes. So that got completed. I didn't finish my business plan yet, so I didn't finish that one. 3 chapters written in my book. Didn't do that one, but I have started. So, that's a plus. My goal was to lose 10 pounds this month. I lost over 10 pounds. So I'm really proud of myself. 2 books read. Now, I didn't say 2 books finished, but that was what I wanted to accomplish. But the way that I'm reading some of these books, I got far in them and I actually read them. So I'm not mad that I didn't get accomplished. 4 vlogs posted. I have way more than 4 vlogs posted. Plus, I've been going live for the past, like, what, 2 weeks? It feels like longer. So pretty much majority of these got accomplished for September. I didn't hit my reach goal, which was to get my credit score back up and to save 1,000 or all my business stuff finished, but I'm working on it. But also the main was to feel better. This is my mental goal. Feel better. And all business, baby, make money. So I'm definitely feeling better. Come the end of September, I'm definitely feeling great. Like I said, some of the main things though that I put down there that I wanted to accomplish, I did. And I'm just like super proud of myself. So I can erase these and put new goals. My goal for September, I don't know if you saw at the top and show you top. My goal right there was fresh start. August was spent depressed, stressed, overwhelmed, not knowing, just eating chocolate and chips and trying to get over the breakup. August was just a poop month. I mean, I'm not going to count it out because I think it was necessary, but September was about a fresh start. And so October's theme, I have to think of what October's theme was, but I'm proud of myself because I accomplished a lot that I wanted to accomplish. Hey there, everybody popping in. I'm not like man in the comment. I don't think anybody's comment yet. I didn't go live through the software because this was an impromptu, and I don't know. I just felt like making a video of this. It's also part of documenting the journey for me, and something I can look back on once I get further and be proud of. So what's up, everybody? But we need to get October's planned out and ready to go. I may put the camera down on my board. I don't know if anybody pops in. I just don't want to be able to not see the comments. I think I can have y'all look at the board, but I'm not sure. I'm really excited that the lives during the week are doing so well. Even the weekend live did decent. Um, I'm really proud of myself uh, just for putting myself out there. And that's why I encourage y'all always to put yourselves out there. And, if it's something that you want to do it. I think because it's fall, I'm going to use these colors since it's fall. But these feel like more Thanksgiving. Well, I don't know. It don't matter. Maybe I'll throw some black in there. Maybe that. I guess October and November are kind of the same color scheme. So whichever we use more of this month, we'll use less of next month. We'll just put it that way. So I'm gonna put October in black. So I'm gonna lower this a little bit so y'all can see. Maybe there we go. And that way I can see the comments and stuff if y'all come in and want to chit chat and talk. Plus my hair look crazy. I gotta wash it. But we're just gonna get this done and popping. I can't believe it's October, y'all. The year is almost over. That is insane. So you got my October. But yeah, I'm not sure. I never come in with a theme for the month. Either life be giving it to me, or something as I'm doing it will pop up, or a quote or something. I don't know. So if you guys catch us on the replay, let me know what's your favorite quotes is and stuff. I've been keeping a running list in my notes about like awesome quotes. Like, hold on, let me open it up. Excuse me. You have to be careful what you put out because it's there forever. And these were in regards. I was watching Tierra. What's her last name? Can't think of it. She rarely comes on YouTube anymore, but she was doing a sit down, and she was like, "You have to be careful what you put out, on YouTube, social media, whatever in life, period, because it's there forever. But specifically for social media, like no matter what platform." And she was like, "People don't look at content to enjoy it; they do it to assess it now versus coming just to enjoy it for entertainment." And then this one was my favorite. If 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, why are you stressed out? I was like, I love that. I think I'm going to write that on the board somewhere. If 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, why are you stressed out? I love that. But I need to pull up my calendar. I should know. It's Sunday, y'all. I should know when the date, like how to start the calendar off. But the first is on a Sunday, so we're gonna go ahead and put day one, which is great because it makes it super easy to just do this. And do y'all do this? Oh, so it's like literally we do. Okay, I like that. 8, 9. I'm just writing it down right now, so I'm not looking at the camera much. I don't know. I kind of like going live. It takes the stress off of like if you don't like to edit, but you want to share part of your day, part of your life, or something special. I think the live feature to stream is awesome, and I'm glad YouTube is getting hip to it because there's so many streaming services. But me, I'm old school. I like to have all my stuff in one place because it makes it easier to just put everything together. I'm not against everywhere else. There's 31 days in October, right? Because Halloween falls on the 31st. Okay. We getting somewhere, y'all. I wish you could see all of it, like where it says October. Hold on, let me see. There we go. There we go. Oh, look, I feel like one of those hand videos. Plan with me videos. Like, I mean, I do got my planner right here, y'all. Don't trip. Your girl is all about getting focused. Because this month, like I said, August was kind of starting my healing process, feeling the feels of it, the sadness, the depression. September was the shaking. I was shaking myself. In October, I'm coming out swinging. Hey, girl. I'm just getting organized. Trying to get this together. Like I could bring it up. Like if y'all wanna chit chat with me, I could lift the camera up. I didn't know if y'all wanted to see what I was doing. I'm still gonna talk and I'll still look at the comments. I just didn't know if this would be more visually pleasing because I don't have a setup where like you can see me in the board. I'm just trying to plan out October, set my goals. In the beginning of the video, I was saying how like the goals that I had listed for September, I accomplished a lot of them. And even if I didn't complete them, I got deep for far with them. But one of the main ones was to purchase my LLC, which I did, child. I'm officially the owner, Peculiar Royalty LLC. That was super important. And for a minute, y'all, it was touch and go because I said that in the beginning of September. Hold on, let me lift this up for a second while I talk. So I know I look crazy because I need to wash my hair. But y'all, I set that goal. Obviously, I sat down at the end of August when I was like, okay, enough's enough with the sad depression. And I was like, Ashley, it's time to get serious. It's time to build this business. You told everybody you was gonna do this, but more importantly, I told myself. I told myself I was gonna do this, and I need to. Like it's important. Um, so I'm really proud of myself that accomplished. But because y'all know I didn't get my check all month, I was like, okay, well, the plans I had, it's not going to work out. And then the money I was getting here and there, I had to use to buy diapers. I had to use to buy wipes. I had to use to buy meds for the kids because they got sick. I had to use the money to catch lifts to go to the doctors. So like all the money I was getting in was just like, just going out. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, dang, I was like, man, like, I'm like, God, like, you put this on my heart. And I was so hype about it. And I kept saying, Ashley, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Same with me. I started working out last month. I lost over 10 pounds. One of my goals was to lose 10 pounds. I lost over 10 pounds. I lost 12, almost 13 pounds in total in the month of September. purchased my LLC. I've been reading 2 books. I didn't finish them, but because one is kind of a daily devotional type I started doing, that's the only reason why it's not finished. But I've read self-development books. One of my goals was to have 4 vlogs posted in the month of September. God did exceedingly abundantly. How many vlogs have I released this month, y'all? And I've been going live. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, and I haven't felt, there were moments that it felt like things just kept happening, trying to discourage me. But like, when I say like God showed up and showed out and he's putting people in my life, yes. Like, I told him, I was like, man, I need to be more consistent and I need to learn discipline. And every time I wanted to quit, like working out, it was so hard. It still is hard, but I would just like be like, Ashley, you're doing this for you. For the first time in your life, this is for you. You can't blame nobody else. You can continue your whole life like letting what people do to you affect you, or you can take the reins of your life so that you will never be in this position again. You know, and although trials and tribulations come, like we really have to keep our faith, and like ain't nothing testing my faith more than this period of time in my life. Like there's no reason that like I'm this optimistic and this like willing to do the work when like y'all know I'm literally like 4 months if I don't get a job or something shakes, like I have no idea where me and my kids are going to be. So it's like I'm kind of on borrowed time, but I'm using this time wisely because I'm just like, you know what, I'm determined. And no matter what happens, prayerfully we don't have to leave, but no matter what happens, and I declare we're not going to have to leave here. The money's going to be here. God's going to provide, you know. But like they say, even in the Bible, even if he don't, I still want to be in a position that I did all that I could, you know what I mean, to make it happen. So just to see that growth within myself, because that's going to better me in the future as well. I agree. Thank you, girl. I agree. Like, I feel good. I feel good. Um, I guess I'm going to write all of our appointments. And oh, Jesus. Look at me. I'm just attacking myself. I like to color code my calendar. I don't want to like get all the way distracted, but I like to write my appointments in a bright color. So I know on the 4th, Jackson has an appointment. That one I told you I had to reschedule because the lady called me talking about something. I had to ride with her for almost 2 hours just to get to my appointment. I was like, ma'am, I'm going to call and reschedule, and I'm going to switch my stuff over to a left because you're doing too much. And I think his appointment's at 9:30. I just Jackson 9:30. 9:30. I gotta call them. I gotta call them tomorrow and set up transportation for Jackson. Although I do have a couple of dollars that I could catch a lift if I have to, because these people have been tripping. On the 4th. Oh, also, which I don't know if it's a motherhood multiple doctor. With the kid, I thought I was going to the doctors a lot with just Eli and myself. Like, I mean, I rarely go to the doctor, but for like my regular checkups, I gotta be like dog sick to go to the doctor. But Eli, you know, kids, period. You got physicals and shots and all kinds of stuff. Like, um, I got an email from some company, which I don't know if it's a scam or not, but they set up an interview for the 4th. So I'm just gonna see what it is virtual. So I'm gonna see what they're talking about. I looked it up and they said that the company was like real, but I hope it's not selling nothing because I'm not good at selling anything. They didn't say that. So I'm gonna see what they're talking about, but that's on the 4th too. And it was like you can create your own schedule. And that's why like some of the stuff sounded kind of scammy. So I don't know. But I have that interview at 12:30. I'm gonna put that in green. 12:30. I need to get the skinnier versions of these because trying to write with the big ones is hard. October. Oh my gosh, I think I have a PTO meeting tomorrow. What's up? Is Ethan asleep? Go ahead. Be quiet. Come on. I'm trying to keep the baby asleep. I haven't done a resume like fire. I need to fix mine so I can look for work from home. Girl, that's such a blessing though. Eli. What? Like he just all the time. Like these kids just be content on waking the baby. I don't go upstairs for you. Wake him up. You didn't fall. You fell on purpose. He just content on waking the baby. I can't get no me time, y'all. Um, I'm trying to see if I heard the baby. Always. Like there was no reason for like if y'all saw and heard how dramatic he was coming down them steps, you would have been like, um, but yeah, like I was guilty of that. Like this whole year, I should have been keeping my resume up to date, and I had to really sit down and revamp it, and like, oh, I thought I heard the baby. Um, but then I noticed too, like you really have to have different versions of your resume anyway when you're applying for jobs, different jobs nowadays. Like, and then now with them having like AI reading your resume, you gotta really like talk the lingo. It's crazy. Like they're making it so hard nowadays to get employment. They be like nobody wants to work. First of all, nobody wants to work and get paid peanuts. Okay, especially when the pay doesn't match the cost of living. And then you don't even have real people pulling resumes anymore. You have AI intelligence, and it's just like it's so crazy. The job market is insane right now. That people are like, oh, there's jobs out there, yeah, paying $7 an hour, and where you gonna find a place that you can live in making that much money and have kids? And then that's when they throw in, oh, we shouldn't have kids. Well, I do. So now, what you want me to do? You want me to be homeless on the street? Like, what you want me to do? That's great, but minimum wage, shoot, I'm gonna be real. Minimum wage need to be like $20 an hour just to where we at cost of living, even in the hood, and that's not even saying like middle class. Like, that's the hood. Like, if you got kids, most definitely, either they need to make childcare free, healthcare free, and then we're going somewhere. But then once you do that, you know the level of care is going to go down. Yeah, you can't. And they be like, oh, work two jobs. You can't. With kids, who gonna watch the kids? And then you're gonna be paying all this money and you still not gonna have enough. That's why I put that clip in my video. I was watching that Dear Mama documentary with Tupac's mom, and how he was like, my mom's working, I'm working 40 hours a week like an adult, and I'm still poor. And that was back then. That was back then when he was a teenager. Like, the world is insane, man, I tell you. Let me just verify that we got this PTO meeting tomorrow before I put this on the calendar, because then I'm gonna be tripping. They like to use Discord. Do y'all use Discord? I still don't know how to use it. And then I don't you know what makes me mad? So the PTO here, I'm gonna tell you a quick story before I sidetrack. The PTO here has never had Black people on the board. So this is the first time in history that there has been Black people on the PTO board, not as a PTO regular like volunteer, but on the board. There's Nikki, who's the president, which is Eli's best friend, little girl Nia. Remember I told you that I met here. We went to that park in my one little video on Instagram. It's her mom. She's the one that told me about PTO, because I was like, yeah, I like to be involved in my son's school and stuff. So they needed a secretary. So I was like, I'll run for it. They voted me in. So this is the first time in history that there's been Black people. So it's not just one, it's two of us on the board. The rest of them are not our skin folk. And so, but they're so set in their ways. There used to be this other lady on board, but she ended up moving or something. But everybody was like sold out to her. And then there's a lot of people that they're doing. Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't like change, or they like the way things were ran before, like where there was no order and just like, you know, so they hate to give Nikki credit, which is the president. So they always like try to overtalk her and stuff. So we got this little Discord, right, where we communicate with each other. And they say things. And I'm starting to think the one lady might be a little bit racist, to be absolutely honest, because she said something I need to read this. I don't know what that is. But she said something. Nikki had came and said something, and they're always kind of like, if Nikki be like, oh, we need to have a meeting, they're like, oh, I can't make it because this, and that. And we've already cleared our schedule, so it should be on this day. So the one day somebody had said something, I'm like, I'm going to say something because I was there at that meeting and I'm the secretary. So I'm the one taking the notes and whatnot. And so the lady just basically just tried to ignore everything that I said. But then all the other people that commented, she wanted to be all up in it. And so I texted Nikki because I have her number offline. I'm just like, I hope I wasn't out of line. She was like, no, girl, they do this all the time. She's like, they always do this. And I'm like, yeah, but it's wrong. It's so, y'all, it's so high school. Sometimes I'll be like, they need to get over it. But what was I doing? I'll read all of that later. I'm trying to see. Maybe it was an email, y'all, because I don't see it in the Discord. Let me check the email. October 2nd. Am I even in the right email? I got so many emails, y'all. It don't make no sense. Do y'all got multiple emails on your phone? Because I swear I got multiple emails. I think it's on Monday. I think it's Monday at 6 at the park. PTO. Okay. Hello, my apologies. We will be meeting 10-2 at 6 p.m. No, it's at the school. We'll be meeting 10-2 at 6 p.m. I'm glad I looked at that because I would have forgot. Well, why was this not? Well, I guess the purple's dried out because it's not writing. No purple today. We're going to use this one. Burgundy. PTO. What time I say, y'all? 6 p.m. And I just wrote it on the wrong date, like a special person. Okay. PTO, 6 p.m. Y'all think he gonna pay the rent on time, y'all? I just realized today's the 1st. I haven't heard from him. Y'all think he gonna pay the rent on time? I think he might get paid Wednesday though, so he might still be late. But it shouldn't be within. Y'all think he gonna make me talk to him to pay the rent and be like, hey, were you gonna pay the rent? Because the last 2 months I've had to do that. The last 2 months I've gotten 5-day notices that they were gonna go file for the eviction, and it caused me stress. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to just let go and let God and be like, if this is it, this is it. Because remember, y'all, the other day when he texted me about being friends, like wanting to rebuild from a place of understanding and trust, and like he wants us to be friends. And I told him, no offense, but I don't think I want to be your friend, or even that I can be your friend. So y'all think he gonna be shady? I'm a little nervous, but I really haven't been trying to think about it because I'm just like, I don't want to think about it. He still hasn't, but that's the thing. And that's why I told him I don't think we can be friends because, one, I trusted you. That even if we didn't work out as a couple, like we probably would have been friends had you not dog walked me the way that you did. Like you lied to me on every occasion. And then when things blew up, you still haven't taken accountability or apologized. And I'm not looking for it because I know he's not going to, but you still haven't been truthful about what you did to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like he still thinks that I just am in the dark. I don't know, outside of the one girl from Florida. Even now, I wouldn't be surprised if he's out there sleeping with somebody in Jordan. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I try not to think about it because obviously part of it still hurts because I'm still healing from it. But he's not gonna be honest. So it's just like, how could we ever be friends? And to say, to come from a place of understanding and trust, you had zero of that for me. Like we could have mutually agreed to break. Like as many times as I had came to him about it, like, and you chose to lie to me and pretend that you loved me and say all these things and say we should go to couples therapy and stuff, but you was out here messaging men and messaging women. And how can we be friends? Because friends don't do that. Because at the core of it, if you truly did love me, you never would have hurt me like that. You would have broken up with me and then we could have healed and been friends. But no, You know what I mean? Like, and y'all know me, I'm a very caring, very kind, very open person. Like, I could literally forgive the worst, the worst. Um, that made me think, y'all. I started listening to the Four Agreements. You know the book that everybody talk about. Well, I don't have the book because I didn't have the cash to purchase the book, and I haven't been able to get to the library. So I had an Audible credit from a while ago. So I was like, I'm gonna download this. Baby, I'm not even like finished or halfway through. And like one, I like it. And I was gonna talk about this on one of my lives, but we're gonna talk about it here. Um, I'm on the very first agreement where it's like be impeccable. It says be impeccable with your speech, with your word, which is basically just like, yeah, letting your yes be yes, your no be no. Because when you break your own word, you hurting yourself. But before it gives a background of how we got to where we at. So I do recommend this book so far. Hey girl. Um Girl, I was just reading your comment. I didn't get a chance to respond back yet because like I like to sit down and actually like type them all out. But girl, that wig did do me dirty. I mean, I did make it work after I had to cut and shape, breathe, sweat, and get through it. Child, that wig did me dirty. It's in the closet, thrown in the back of my closet somewhere right now. But had me out here looking like the Black Dolly Parton. Um, but yeah, so it was saying how like basically like just like how you teach people how to treat you. It ain't saying nothing that hasn't been pushed out there, but it broke it down from like when you was a kid. I don't know, because I really right now, well, maybe when I get some funds. Right now, I don't really got the money to purchase wigs and stuff like that, so I don't know. When I get some, I will. Is he was it you? Okay. But yeah, it was saying how like you really broke down how like people always say like you set the bar for how people treat you, but it broke down like how you got to that thinking about yourself. And when I really looked at it, I was like, dang, yo, that's powerful. And I like that it's like it has like biblically inclined stuff. It's not talking about so much as just like the universe and all of that, because like y'all know I am faith filled and I believe in God. So I don't just be like, oh, manifest universe. I'll be like, God created the universe and all that. So, but yeah, it spoke to me and I was like, it was powerful. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like really listen instead of like just be cleaning and doing it. Like I was really gonna have to tap in, but it was just saying that, and it is true because even for the month of September, the reason why I was able to hit my goals the way that I was without even like focusing on them, basically I wrote them, wasn't focusing on them, and just was like, I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. So if I said I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna work out. Because if I say I'm going to work out and I don't do it, I'm not letting nobody down but myself. I'm not teaching nobody how to treat me. I'm teaching myself how to treat me. That's saying what I think. And this is just using that. This is with anything. Um, you're saying that you're not worthy enough to do that. And your word becomes trash. So if your word is trash to you, your word don't mean nothing to nobody else. Girl, do it at home. There is like, I have, when I say like over the years, I've been on so many weight loss journeys. I didn't gain weight, went down, gain weight, went down. Um, Stopping by real quick to say hello, Chris Shepard. Hey, girl. No worries, no worries. This is impromptu. Um, People treat you how you allow, and you do it. I think sometimes I don't think that sometimes we are in denial about like saying that people treat us how we allow them to, because we be sure to be like, oh, I don't allow people to do this, like. But at the core of it, I think some people don't even realize that they're doing it or why. Like, and a lot of how we grew up. That's why I think that excuse me, that shadow work journal might be so powerful to the people, or people making it so huge, because none of us take the time out to look at how we grew up affects us. Like me, the reason why I stay away from drugs and alcohol, like hardcore alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. I'm not saying that I didn't party and have my stint, but I was always very careful with it. Is because everyone I knew in my family was a hardcore alcoholic. Majority of my dad's side of the family were drug addicts. There were drug addicts on my mom's side as well too. But I saw firsthand what a drug addiction can do. I saw high functioning drug addicts. I saw low functioning drug addicts grew up right in the face. My parents did. And like my mom gets a little upset like when I talk about it. I'm like, I'm not trying to put your business out there, but at the end of the day, this affected my life. Like when I was in therapy, like she gets real quiet when we talk about that period of her life and stuff. But I'm saying, you don't understand how that affected me as a child. Y'all, for years, I didn't even know my parents did drugs. Like, I had no idea. I didn't even know my parents did drugs when I was younger until I came home from school one day and my aunts were all at my house. And I'm like, where's my mom? Where's my mom? Where's my mom? And they're like, Ashley, come here. Y'all gonna come and we're gonna be here for a little. You gonna stay with us, and we're gonna be here for a little bit. And they're like, she went to rehab, and I'm like, rehab? What? I was in like elementary school. Like I think I was in like third grade. I think third or fourth. I was like Eli's age, and I'm like, rehab? My mom do drugs, and it's crazy because like, yo, when children are exposed to adult things, like it changes you. I remember the moment I went from being an innocent child, thinking that my parents were just drinking, like, because everybody's parents drank, parents have fun, but then like recalling moments like, no, my parents were high. That's why they was acting like that. Like, you know what I mean? It just takes your innocence away. And then from that moment on, I recognized what was the difference between them doing drugs, them being regular. And then like I remember the first time I actually saw with my eyes. Like this image haunted me for it still do sometimes. Like, and I remember like I didn't understand as a kid like what an addiction was or like how hard it was. And I remember seeing my mom get high for the first time because I was being nosy. I was being a nosy little kid. I thought they had left. I guess they had left to go get some more crack or whatever, and came back. And so I ran out, hid in the bathroom. We had like this wall where you slide on the side of the toilet and nobody would see if they came in the bathroom. So I guess my mom, we supposed to be in bed. I'm hiding behind the wall. And my mom was like, get smoke. And I'm like, and I'm watching, like, and I was stuck because I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. And so I was trying to be quiet. And when I saw it, I was just so confused. I was like, Mom, I jumped. I was like, what are you doing? And like, I'll never forget the look, and she dropped it, and like just it was so crazy, y'all. I have so many random memories of like stuff like that, and then some of my childhood I blocked out too. Like some of my childhood I blocked out too because I was molested and stuff too. So like there's just parts of my childhood, like people look back and be like, oh, remember how much fun we had? Like I literally don't remember a lot of my childhood, and some of it I blocked out, and I learned that in therapy that like I just started disassociating when I was a kid, like because my life was so hard. I don't even know how I got into like that. I can't remember, but there's a little piece of my life I shared. But yeah, that's why. The book. Y'all keep me on tangent. Y'all know I go off and be forgetting. But yeah, so basically, it was saying how like these moments shaped us. But I'm just saying that taught me to be like, I never want to do drugs because how I felt. I remember how I felt as a kid when that happened to me. And when I found that out, I said, I don't ever want my kids to experience that. Like I came home once and like my mom was outside getting served by one of our friends. And I was like, you're selling my mom drugs. And then I go in the house, like they had sold our TV and stuff. Like, do you know how embarrassing I was as a kid? And that's when I got into theater. That's where my love of theater came from because in my love of books and reading, because those were my escape. Those were my escape from my life. We were poor. My parents were on drugs. Like I remember walking at nighttime to find our car because they had our car out for drugs. And I'm walking with my mom trying to find our car. And then when we found it, it was like in this alley, like just like tore up. It was so dirty and stuff. And I'm like helping my mom clean it up and stuff. And like, that is traumatic. And I'm just like, I look at moments like that and I'm like, so this is what shapes, a kid don't understand and you grow up with this. So like basically I say all that to say like that book really starts breaking down like how we become who we are and how we don't realize that that's how we give people the keys to treat us because we think that we don't deserve any better. And a lot of times we think that because we don't even realize what's making us think that, if that makes sense. He breaks it all down. And I'm like, so even in relationships, and I'm like, so when I start looking back and I'm breaking down, even the situation with Michael, I'm like, yes, I did a lot of healing, a lot of growth, but at the core of it, you treat yourself, you teach other people to treat you. Like I was never consistent. So how can I expect consistency and this type of love and this type of environment when I'm willing to accept all of that and be okay with that, and that feels like love. I don't know, like y'all, but y'all gotta tap into that book because so far it's been really good. And like I said, I'm only on the first agreement. Like we just got to the first agreement after him breaking out all of that. So I have a lot more to read, but it is good. So that's definitely recommended. So when people are saying that that is a good book to read, it is very life changing. But some people that say it, I be looking at their lives and I'm like, well, it wasn't too life changing to you because you still a liar. Crickets. But yeah, girl, workout. YouTube is full of workout videos. Grow with Joe is really good. I like her, and she don't be having long videos either. I'll be getting the book. What, the Four Agreements or the Shadow Work Journal? I was just talking about this with my mom. Yeah, but I wish I could have these conversations with my mom. Like, even though our relationship has come a long way, um, we don't have that like I do call my mom for a lot, and I am, and don't take it like I am close with her, but like it's within, there's lots of boundaries, there's lots of I know how far I can, or in what I can talk about with my mom. You know what I mean? Like I told you, like when I was going through with Michael when he broke up with me, and I called her, and like when the finality of it was hitting me, and even when he had left, um, she's like, just like, wow. And so before I could allow myself to get mad, I just was like, you gotta understand, you talking to a woman who stayed with your father, who cheated on her and been through her own abusive situation that she hasn't even healed from, that she turned to, you know, drugs and alcohol. And you know what I mean? Like you talking to someone that don't even have that um, experience of healing. You telling them about what you need, like, you know what I mean? So like, and that's one thing about me that I like now that I'm older and I've been through therapy, I don't expect certain things from somebody. Sometimes I do get caught up, but I have to remind myself that like people can only help and give you advice from their level of experience. And a lot of people ain't healed. A lot of people ain't healed from, and healing is a constant journey. Like we're gonna be healing all our life from different things, just like grief. Like grief never leaves you. You just learn to live with it. You know what I mean? Like, so like I have to remind myself with people, like, so I can't be looking for empathy for someone, or advice on how to get through something, or them understanding when she never did the healing process of it. You know what I mean? I don't talk about my child trauma, my mom, or anyone. I used to go to therapy. I've just started being able to open up about it freely because, and there's some things still that I probably won't ever speak of to anybody but Jesus because it's just so traumatic. Hey, Tish. Hey. But yeah, like that book really has been enlightening to me. So I'm excited to see how much more deeper in it. But I told myself, like I said, I got through September's goals, crushed all of those goals, and made it happen because I said, I'm doing it for me. And like, I know as parents, we sometimes want to be like, oh, I'm doing it for my kids. Obviously, like that for me is kind of like a given. If you a parent, like an active parent, and you in their lives, um, obviously all the good that you're doing and the strides you're making, the money that you're making is for your kid. If you're a healthy parent, let me say that, because some people, there's always that room for error, but you're doing it for your kids. I had to stop thinking like, oh, I'm just doing this for them. That was so loud. Nia's birthday is this weekend. We're having a bowling party at Saturday at 5. Can Eli join us? Absolutely. He's going to love that. I'm gonna make her necklace. I'm gonna make Nia a necklace. That's gonna be his gift to Nia, his little girlfriend. I don't talk about y'all no more. Are you still in therapy? I'm not in therapy no more because I can't afford it. And I don't got no one to watch the kids. Yes, and I feel like the trauma makes my anxiety worse. It does. It does. Like it does. It affects how we parent. Like y'all, before I went to therapy, and I'm still like this somewhat, but I was real bad. Like because of what I went through when I was younger, and because I was molested when I was younger, like I'm so overprotective over Eli. Like, he's not going to anybody's house. That's why like I'm very careful, which you should be about who watches your kids. But like I'm very like overprotective about it. Like even when we would be like at family members gatherings, Eli would want to be like, oh, the kids are upstairs. I'm like, no, he can't go. Eli, stay where I can see you. No, you stay right here. No, he can sit with me. Because I was molested at an earlier age, and at his age, I got molested all the way up until I was 12. So like those scars, those wounds that like it's in your mind, like, no, you're not. You're not going with them. I don't care if it's family because it was a family member that did it to me. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't no, and it wasn't one of my older ones. Like people like, oh, their uncle and stuff. No, this was my cousin, who is what, a year or two older than me. Like, and when um my family found out, like when they found one of my journals, you know, my family did, and I had to talk about this in therapy because it was horrific. I came home from school one day. I guess my mom had found my journal. So my mom, his mom, my grandmom, and my other two aunts, and my older cousin was all sitting, like they had the infamous two living rooms. So you know, you walk in the front door, there's the real nice one, nobody sits in there but like special stuff and don't touch that. And then you kept walking past the kitchen. Uh-oh, hold on, the baby's up. Hold on. Oh. Your pants on. I thought I put pants on you. But yeah, so it's past the kitchen, and then you go into the den, and all of them. So it's about like 8 or 9 people, and we have like a big sectional. 8 or 9 adults come in, and we have this big circle table. And the first thing I said, I'm walking in just regular from school. I walk in, my eyes immediately when I had it's a red journal that had pink and white roses on. I'll never forget this journal. I'll never forget it. That's the first thing my eyes went to it, and I'm like, crap. I'm 12 years old, 12 years old, and this had been going on for years. And I had like documented really bad moments. And I think the last one I was talking about where I tried to fight him off because as I got older, I tried to fight him off. Like, but how he was stronger than me. Oh no, Papa. How he was stronger than me and all of that. And they're sitting there in my journal. So I'm just like, I just said in my mind, I got my backpack, and they're like, Ashley, come sit down. And I'm like, okay, so I come and sit down, and they're like trying to question me. But I was like, oh no. They're like, well, what did you mean by this? And who are you talking about? And I just shut down. I just shut down. I was just like, I ain't talking about it. But so clearly they didn't understand how to handle it because them growing up, I'm sure it happened to them. And they didn't talk about it. Like I come from a very like don't tell your business, like one of those black families, like we keep our business inside the house. You don't tell nobody. You don't go to therapy. You know you just get over it. That you reached out to them. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Like I want it to be better for my kids, and that goes back to what I was saying. Is like, yeah, we always say we're doing it for our kids, but I said that to say like you have to do things for you because if you and you don't, and that's the thing, you don't get over things, but you learn to live with it. It becomes experience. You learn to live with it, and how you process it though is going to determine whether you're living with it positively and it changes, or it kind of cripples you in a sense. But like even with all the therapy that I've had, I still have that anxiety about it. Like I'm still like, oh my God, what if something happens to my kids? What if something happens to my kids? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, so I protect them. No, no, you can't go. Sorry, you can't have sleepovers. No, you can't go upstairs with everybody while they're playing. No, you can't. If I can't see you, or I'll leave the grown-ups and I'll go with him so he can go play. And I'm the one in the room with the kids watching. When I'm talking even with school, I'm just like, hey, what happened today? I question him. Like I literally third degree question my child when he comes home. I do it in a way that he don't really know, but I ask all kinds of questions. Like, did you go to the bathroom? Was anybody in the bathroom with you? What happened in the bathroom? You go sad. Did something happen on the bus? What happened? like, it's like because I'm so afraid. Like I'm so afraid. Like because I'm trying to protect him so much, and I've been praying to God. Like God help me help me with this, like, because it becomes a little crazy sometimes. Hey, I got handsome. Learn to cook. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just creates this like in me that just be going crazy. I agree. We need a better term. Yeah, we definitely need a better term than get over it. I don't know why people people really and that's why we have so many hardened hearts now in these like crazy generations of just like, oh, f men and f women, and I'm gonna treat them like this and I'm gonna do this because people didn't get over stuff and they want to be like, oh yeah, I just get over, I'm moving to the next. No, baby, that's not healed. You're not healed. You hide in that, and if that works for you, fine. I ain't here to tell you to do nothing different, but I'm telling you it's a better way. But people don't want to take the time to feel that because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to work through trauma. It does not feel good. It's very hard. It is very like I was devastated. It was some devastation. Like, it's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. Like, there was some times that I would be like, what am I doing? Because I don't know why this is opening up. I don't know why this is too raw for me. It's something I never thought I would talk about, and I never thought it still affected me. I used to have Emily, Dr. Checker down there. Yeah. Because and then it's like, and that's why I'm just like, that's why it hurt so much when Eli was getting like, but granted, it wasn't like bad bullied. Um, it hurt because he wouldn't tell me. And I'm like, how can I protect you if you don't tell me? Now I want to ride the bus. Now I want to drive a bus so I can be on there. Because you don't want me to get up on the bus like Medea. Okay. You don't want me rolling up to the bus stop and fighting their parents because you raised him. You raised him and he messing with my baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard. Like, it's so hard. Like, to unlearn these things that, and you don't even realize, sometimes you don't even realize how things have like caused you like trauma and stuff. What you baby on? It's wild. Look, y'all, I ain't got nothing for. I got PTO appointment. Okay, what day she say was this bowling party? So I can write that on the daggone calendar. Because she knows I be forgetting. Saturday at 5. So we're gonna write that one. Events in pink. So we're gonna put Nia Pate. I'm sad because I was trying to go bowling so bad when Michael was here, and he never wanted to go. No monkey Joe. I can't wait till God blesses me with a car. I cannot wait. So I got that. Okay, so the first week of October, we got PTO meetings, parties, doctor's appointments, interviews. I got my 6-week checkup this week. I can't wait to get to the clear to workout. Girl, that was me. And then it's crazy. Remember when I had started posting videos of me working out when I hit my 6 weeks? And like, do you know, he was making me feel bad about getting healthier. Like, narcissistic personality disorder is wild. He would really be sad. Like, and then I told you how he would start going to the gym with me. Like, when I told him, the one guy that works out, he was like, he would make a plan for me because I asked Michael, and because he used to weightlift and stuff, and he didn't do it. And so I told him, I'm like, yeah, this guy we've seen, I've been coming to the gym every morning. He's like, yeah, like, and I asked him questions like what I should focus on to, tone and stuff like that. And he said that he would create a regimen for me. And I was like, and I was telling him, and I was excited about it. I wasn't thinking, no, like, oh, I'm trying to be with him. None of that. Mind you, we also are like, we weren't together. And he was like, well, why are you guys? I told you I would make one for you. I said, yeah. And I've been waiting for months and you haven't, and I'm cleared to work out. And, we were still together at my 6 weeks. And I said, he was just cheating on me. I said, I'm clear to work out and you haven't done it. And this person is willing to. So then Michael started coming to the gym with me. Like, and when he would come home, and if I wasn't in here, like, he would come down there, but he was like barely working out. It was like literally just to watch me in the gym. Like, how you not want me, but want to be all, it was crazy. But I really wanted mine because I wanted to go swimming. Didn't go swimming all year. I still want to go. I love swimming, even though I'm not that great of a swimmer. I just love being in the water. It's fun. That's why I say once we get a car, once I get a car, man, once I get my independence back, I'm gonna be unstoppable, y'all. Like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. But he didn't want me. He don't want me. He didn't want me. So it wasn't even like that. Like that's what I said. Those last 2 months were like the worst mental. It was crazy. Oh my god, yo, my birthday's on a Saturday. I definitely want to go to PA because I want to go to church. I want to go to my church. I miss my church. I was watching it today. I was like, man, I want to be in the house of the Lord. I wonder if he'll give me some money. Yeah, it was weird. Cause I definitely told him happy birthday on his birthday. I sent him a little video Jackson made. Did I show you the little video I made for his birthday? I only did that because I was bored and I was just trying to make sure the rent got paid. You gotta play. You gotta play the game. Uh, what was that? Oh, it's not in here. I must have deleted it. But I made Jackson a little. It was just Jackson. He put his footprint on a card. I was like, look, that's your happy birthday gift. But I doubt he even says happy birthday to me for my birthday. I'm not expecting it. He's just not that type of person. I just want him to pay the rent. That's enough birthday gift for me. Hmm. Yeah, I'm tired of scrolling at this point. If I find it, I'll show you guys. But uh, yeah, like yeah, my birthday's on a Saturday, yo. Dang, and I wish I had a car because I would definitely drive down there. Who knows? Let me just be optimistic. God can do anything. Maybe my brother will get his car fixed and they can come grab me or something. Cause the train is expensive. The train it's like $70 for me and Eli. Now the baby and Ethan ride free. But for me and Eli, it's like $70. And like y'all, I don't even know how I would ride the train because remember when I was pregnant and I went and I had to carry the stroller, the car seat, the big car seat, and our suitcase stuff. And we was now granted we were down there a little bit longer, but like y'all, it was so much trying to travel with luggage and car seats, and you can't check any of it. So like now that the baby's here, that would be way too much because remember we stacked everything up on the stroller and pushed it through. But I got the baby now. So yeah, I don't know if that would work. Oh no, my birthday's on the 14th. October 14th is my birthday. Yeah. Yeah. October 14th is my birthday. Um, I'll be 36. But I didn't realize it was on a Saturday. It's on a weekend. Um, I feel like I'm missing something. So far, yeah, I ain't got really much of nothing on here. But that's all I got. I ain't even set my goals and stuff on here yet. For I got my LLC. Now I gotta make sure that all my business stuff is set up. I need to like register the number and all of that stuff. Um, is it There's a lot of October birthdays. And then Eli's grandma's birthday is the day before mine. Let me write that down, make sure he call her and tell her happy birthday. Not my mom, his dad's. His dad's mom. I think the 12th. The 12th there's a PTO meeting. I think the 12th is like the week of my birthday, there's a lot from anywhere from like the 10th to like the 18th. There's tons of birthdays, October birthdays. My goddaughter's, I think my goddaughter's birthday is on the 18th. I know I'm getting old, and it's a lot of kids. Now I understand how my grandma used to mess our names up because I'd be like, such and such, such and such birthday. Ouch, puppy. Yo, no matter how short I cut his nails, the way he grabs and digs in, it hurts. I can't. What? It hurts so bad. You lucky your bink the bink fell upright. Otherwise, you'd be out of luck. Should have watched the extra saucer over here. My baby girl may be a Libra, but I'm due the 27th of October. Aww. Yeah, you're almost there. That's so exciting. Like, you really in the countdown phase. I can't wait to get to that last one. But then I felt like that month, like that month before, them last 2 months felt like it took forever. It took forever for time to pass to get there. What was I looking up, y'all? Oh, the PTO meeting. 10-2. I don't know. I think it's the 12th. I think it's on the refrigerator, y'all. I'm gonna have to look on the refrigerator and see it. But I think I'm pretty sure it's the 12th. It's either the 10th or the 12th because the PTO meetings are on that day. My goal this month again with weight loss, I'm just gonna stick to the 10 pounds because I think that's the good. And it's only that high. Usually it's like I'll be fine if I lose 5 because you lose inches and stuff in between there. My goal is you all right? To maintain being healthy. Just being healthy. You know what I mean? I think he is, but these are my kisses. He's like, I like those kisses. Don't do it. That hurt. My doctor giving me the weight loss shot. Are you? Which one? The Ozempic or I'll be calling it Mount Kilimanjaro, but it's another one. But somebody said one of them was it Go Wavy or something was making people sick. Oh yeah. Definitely double check that. Boy. Ow. I'm so glad. Like, yeah, I just need to get registered. But business registering stuff finished. Register business items. Hold on, Booty Bear. Yeah, definitely just make sure it's safe. I don't know, y'all. I might have to hop off here because he's not letting me be great. I'm gonna have to feed him, and he had a blowout. That's why he ain't got no pants on. He had a blowout, child. And I wanted to finish this before, and then like at 5, I'm gonna start dinner. Maybe 4:30. It's a quick dinner, so I don't gotta make nothing special. Mom, what's up? Which character should I pick? I like the one with the bear hat. This one? Yeah. Nia's party's on Saturday. They're going bowling. So I'm gonna make sure your hair is cut. Hi. I think is it the Ozempic shot? There's a couple of them. I've heard of Ozempic, Go Wavy, and the one I'll be calling like Mount Kilimanjaro, but that's not his name. It has a name that's like close to it. It was 10 pounds. I want to read. Should I say one self-development book or 2? the goal for the month of October to complete? I'm gonna say 2. What, Eli? People lose like 50 pounds.
Ethan hid his starburst under his pillow. I came in.
That's nasty.
No.
This is supposed to be what's the way it's supposed to be for people diabetic. Yeah, that's what it's marketed for. Yeah, people 50 pounds in 3 months. People do drop weight fast. I've seen a lot of videos about it. Read 2 self-development books this month. To lose 10 registered business items. I'm trying to figure out what my goal with YouTube is going to be for this month. Because last month my goal was to have 4 vlogs posted. And I like superseded that. Like, I don't even know how many vlogs I posted in the month of September, but I posted more than 4 vlogs in September. Boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Ski. Go baby. Go baby. Go. Go. Go baby. Look at him smiling. A boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. That hurts. That hurts. 2 vlogs a week. 2 vlogs a week. So that would be 2, 4, 6. Well, it's vlog. I wasn't planning on doing Vlogtober, but I feel like I'm scared to commit. I'd be nervous to commit to these challenges of vlogging every day or posting every day or video every day, just for the simple fact that every time I've tried to do one, something major came up that stopped me from being able to do it. My piece is really good too. Hopefully you find something for surgery, but I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want the surgery either. I know a lot of people are getting it, but I don't want bariatric surgery. I feel like I personally feel for myself, I can lose the weight on my own. So how about a certain type of vlog, exercise, or putting something together with Eli or Ethan? I will watch any of those. No, my YouTube's not monetized anymore. Hey. Beautiful, beautiful angel. You're so cute, you little stinker baby. You the mommy baby and you know it. My little stinky Jackson. No, my YouTube's not monetized anymore. And that's so funny you said that, because like right next to my open window of me live, I have a list of videos that I want to do. Now, I didn't know if I was making this list for stuff to do in October, or if this was just videos out of like planned content. Like, I want to do the clean my master bathroom with me. I've never done cleaning videos, and if I don't like it, I ain't doing it again. But I'm also going to be decorating my bathroom. I wanted to do the 6-month-old baby routine, the 2-year-old toddler routine. I wanted to do the toddler boy hair videos. Someone asked me about the products we use on our hair as a family. I was going to organize my closet. Family time, fun time. That's what I was trying to get to. Family time, fun time videos, what we do for fun. what books we got from that. We're planning a trip to the library, so I wanted to do a library, like what books we get at the library, because like we have routines and like we have books we sit and read. So I wanted to do like more content like that. I also want to get caught up with these vlogs. Like, y'all, I'm so stuck in the past. Like, granted, we are up to May. We are up to May. So what is it? May, June, July, August, September. We still now going into October. We're 5 months behind again. Like, I was like, dang, we getting there. Granted, I don't have a lot of vlogs though for a period of time. So it might not be that big of a time jump because, like I said, once we broke up, I stopped vlogging. Like things just went real crazy. But I want to get caught up with the vlogs that I have. So I feel like that could be a goal too, because I want to be able to start posting, like, I call it the curated content, like the actual video, like the videos outside of vlogs, if that makes sense. Like I want to start being able to post those vlogs, and I want them to be able to make sense. With coinciding what I'm doing. That way I can do like shorts around it. Like, so if I do like a family time vlog or us making dinner or whatever, I could post a short of what we made dinner. Like, you know what I mean? Like kind of kill two birds with one stone. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I also like the fact that they are behind. I just would prefer that they weren't so behind because people will ask questions or I don't know how I'm trying to like word it, but like it'd be hard to kind of give context, and because sometimes I do forget stuff. Like it's been 5 months, and that was a very emotional time, and I don't. Some people don't realize that this isn't real time, and that's why sometimes some of the videos I'll pop in with commentary like, "Hey, this was such and such months ago. I'm okay. I don't want you to feel like but yeah, I don't know, like." I don't know. I don't know how. I have to look at the footage that I have from then and see how far back I am now. But I know that last video, this last one I posted, that last clip was May. I was five weeks postpartum, and I think I stopped making the postpartum videos once we start really going through it. I found out. I think because the next videos in my phone from that time period was when I caught him cheating. So it just went whoop, it went crazy from then on, and I wasn't vlogging. Man, I should have. Man, I would have had. It's like nah, but like that was just stuff I didn't want to put out there. I was going through a lot emotionally, and like I said, people saw it play out on Instagram. I don't some stuff I don't want to rehash. Like it was hard even posting these postpartum videos because again, I'm not that far away from it. It's only been like 5 months. I remember exactly how I felt in those moments when I cried, when I was sad, when I was depressed. It's so fresh. It's so fresh. And I'm just like, man. And it kind of, with me trying to heal and get through this season of life, and because my life is not stable now, I'm still affected by what occurred. It's very strange. It's a very strange headspace to be in when I'm editing and putting that out there. So, and then having to discuss it with people because people have questions and you want to engage with your audience and stuff, but it's still, some of it's a little hard. Like some videos I did not post. Some of the footage I refused to post because it was just like I was down really bad. You can be comfortable with what you post. He does not watch my videos. He does not watch my videos that I know of, honestly. He does not watch my videos. Honey, if he watched my videos, he probably wouldn't be paying rent. He'll be blowing me up like, why would you tell people that? That's why he's not on my social media. Michael was blocked from my social media when we were together. The first time I blocked him, he was so mad. But I said I had to because I didn't want to see him liking women's pictures, and he wasn't looking at my story anymore. He wasn't liking my pictures, even pictures of his son and the kids and updates with the pregnancy. Like, but I said, yet I see you on other women's pages, your exes. Oh, sorry, baby. Your exes pages and women that don't look. You're lusting after women that don't look nothing like me. And I was postpartum, like, and I was pregnant too, like, and it was just like, it doesn't make me feel good. So I blocked him. And he got mad. I was like, well, stop doing what you're doing. And then I unblocked him. I thought we were getting better. And he was like, okay. So I unblocked him. And then he was doing the same stuff, even worse. And then he started thinking that everything I posted was about him, which a lot of it was. And I told him when it was. And then he was just like, I just don't like that you're talking about me. I said, well, I don't like that you're doing it. That's making me have to talk about you. He's like, I just don't like people to know my business. I said, well, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop cheating. Stop treating me like crap. So he was getting a complex because he's a narcissist. And he was being weird. And then I remember I told you the other night he was watching the video the day he broke up with me and I made the video. He's sitting on the couch crying. Like, so I blocked him again. And then after all the stuff, I never let him back on my page either. Like, I never let him back into my life. I had to protect my peace. So he's blocked on everything, like everything. He's blocked. You don't want to reopen. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to reopen wounds. So I just, and I don't think I'll ever unblock him, to be absolutely honest, because I feel like you should never have access to me ever again in life, and that's why I told him why we can't be friends, because I said, honestly, once I start working and I'm independent and I'm on my feet, I said, outside of Jackson, and I mean really concerned about Jackson, like, no, I'm not sending you pictures every week. And the only reason why I'm even communicating how I am about his milestones and stuff like that is because you are over in Jordan. If you were in America and you had access and means to see your son and you chose not to, I wouldn't be communicating with you about him at all either. So you're getting grace because you're over there and because of the situation we're in. But I said, and that's not me using him or nothing. It's just the fact of the matter. Like, we don't have nothing to talk about. I said, I have no desire to be a trophy ex. You will never come back this way again. You will never have me again. I'm not none of them exes that they think is cute. And they'd be like, oh, long time no see. I seen the messages. I seen all of that. Will never be me. I told him before, I said, once I'm done with you, I'm done. I don't double back. It will take the hand of God. And unless you go dip down in the Jordan River, come back up a new person, and Jesus Christ comes and visits me in my room and says, he's your husband, child, you ain't never, ever got to worry about me. I would never want to sleep with you again. I would never want to sleep with you again. Like, who knows who you've been with? Ew, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was so mad about that. And I wasn't speaking to him at that point either. Like, that's the first time I had broke the no contact. I sent those pictures. He was like, yeah, you owe me an apology for that. And I said, well, you'll never get one from me for that. When we finally had talked, he said, you owe me an apology. I was so mad. He said, that was uncalled for. And I was like, no, thank you. I said, I meant everything I said on it. And you know it. And that's why you don't open your mouth and say nothing. Because if you would have opened your mouth and said anything to me, I would have laid you out. He thinks he runs stuff. He's weird. He's weird. What's wrong, Booty Boots? You pulling my hair out and stuff? What's wrong? You want to get down, but there's no carpet. And you won't hurt yourself. I don't want you to bop your head. No, I don't want you to hit your head. I got to get him some type of mat or something. That's why I've been upstairs a lot. Why you like that for the people? Huh? Why you like that for the people? Look, say hi. I got nothing for you to play with. I don't know, y'all, but I didn't finish my stuff up, but it was good chatting. But I need to get this done, and I need to feed him now because he's awake and get him settled. And then I gotta start dinner and prep for the week. We gotta get you guys' clothes out. I need to fold my clothes up. I just finished washing my clothes. I gotta fold them up there in the hamper so that we can be upstairs. I doubt I'll hop back on live one here tonight, but I will be on tomorrow. I want to edit a vlog tonight though. I do want to do that. Maybe I'll post a picture or a short with me finishing up over here. But he's getting fussy, so I'm gonna get off of here though. Thank you guys for tuning in though. I appreciate it. I'll go over, I guess tomorrow's live, I'll go over the goals that I set then. And we can talk and stuff from there. But I'm gonna get off here now because he's about to step out. Love y'all. See ya.